kids, it's me again, Buck Denver, man of news. It's important to know your way through the Bible. We've already learned a lot about what's in the Bible, so let's do some review. So, what is a Bible? Perhaps science can answer our question. Let's turn to our own scientist, Dr. Schniffenhausen.
Hello, this is Dr. Schniffenhausen. We have been studying the Bible in our laboratory and have determined that it is three things. A Bible is paper, which is made from wood pulp. It is ink, which is made from black carbon and oil. And it is all held together in a wrapper made of cow. So there you have it. Wood, black oil, and cow. That is a Bible.
Perhaps science cannot answer our question. Sunday school lady, can you give us any help?
Glad to, Buck. Never send a scientist to do a Sunday school teacher's job. Magic Flannel Graph and I will have you straightened out in no time. Right, Magic Flannel Graph? My point exactly. You see, the Bible is a book. And it isn't. It is, and it isn't. Are you with me?
I don't think so.
All right, let me do this another way. Magic Flannel Graph? So the Bible is a book. It's got pages and words just like other books. But if you open it up, you realize it's actually lots of books. 66 to be exact. There are books of history, books of poetry, books that are really letters written to different people or churches.
Are there any books about ponies?
No. But there's even a book that talks about the end of the world. But we'll save that one until the end. It's a little tricky.
Wow, so the Bible is sort of like other books and sort of isn't.
That's right. Most books are written by just one person. The Bible was written by more than 40. Most books are written in, 6 months or a year. We think the Bible may have been written over as much as 1,600 years. 1,600 years! That's like writing a book from the end of the Roman Empire until today.
Done.
That's incredible! Good day, world. This is Buck Denver bringing you the world's most important book. Before we jump into the first book of the Bible, wouldn't it be good to know how the whole Bible is put together? You know, the big picture?
I have a big picture of Conway Twitty in my bunkhouse.
I don't think that's what he means.
No, I mean, how is the library organized? How does one story, the story of God and what He's done for us, play out across so many different books? Sunday school lady?
You've come to the right place, Buck. I've been explaining the Bible since the Old Testament was new. Not exactly, but you get my point. I was kidding. I'm not that old. I'm not that old. Let's jump right in. The books of the Bible are divided into two sections, the Old Testament and the New Testament. The Old Testament has 39 books in Protestant Bibles, 46 books in Catholic Bibles, and 50 books in Orthodox Bibles.
My Bible has 71 books in it because I stuck 5 comic books in the back. Today we'll be reading from the first book of the Green Lantern.
Wait a minute. Why do different Bibles have different numbers of books? Right. Shouldn't they all be the same?
Good question. We need a pirate to answer that question.
We do?
Yep, a pirate who knows a lot about church history.
The story of the great I Am. It shouldn't be such a mystery. From Jesus Christ to Billy Graham, a pirate's guide to church history.
I'm Captain Pete, and this is a Pirate's Guide to Church History. You know about Jesus way back in the beginning, and you know about Billy Graham here in modern times, but what happened in the middle?
Right? In the middle. In the middle.
Me and my pirate parrot Reginald.
That's me. That's me.
Yeah, I know. We're here to tell you stories from the middle. So here we go. So why are there different numbers of books in the Catholic and Protestant Old Testaments? For that, we need to go to the year 400 AD and learn about Jerome.
Jerome? Who's he?
I'm getting to that. In 400 AD, a very bright fellow named Jerome attempted to translate the Old Testament from Hebrew to Latin, which was the official language of the church in that day.
Didn't they have an Old Testament already?
They did, but it was made from a Greek translation, so it was like a copy of a copy.
Roger.
I'm Pete. Roger's my brother. The Greek Old Testament they'd been using was called the Septuagint.
Bless you.
No, I didn't sneeze. I said Septuagint. It was the Old Testament used by Jews and Christians who spoke Greek.
All right, I'm with you.
But the Septuagint...
Bless you.
Stop it. The Septuagint also had about 15 extra books of Jewish history and writing that had also been translated from Hebrew to Greek.
Extra books?
Yeah, extra books. That point is important. They were interesting books, but they weren't part of the official Jewish Bible.
When do we get a cookie break?
Not yet. So when Jerome set out to make his new Latin Bible, he included some of the extra books from the Septuagint, with a note that they weren't as important as the official books of the Jewish Bible. When Martin Luther and the other reformers translated the Bible into common languages like German and English, they took those extra books and put them in their own section called the Apocrypha, because they weren't part of the Jewish Bible. Eventually, most Protestant Bibles dropped those books altogether, but some of the books are still in Catholic and Orthodox Bibles, hence the different numbers of books.
Bruh, church history is complicated.
It can be. Would you like to hear the story of the British monarchy?
Yeah, Septuagint. Time for a cookie break.
Wait till the end of the show.